Feels like one of those March days where you go, yeah, it'd be beautiful if it weren't for the wind. Of course, what do we do in summer? We go, it'd be great if it weren't for the humidity. But here's the thing. Do you want to trade in the wind for the flooding? Because those are honestly our options as we head into the weekend. Wind advisory for our counties in tan lasting until 7 o'clock tonight. Also emerging later this morning, we have red flag warnings. So it is going to be a little bit drier. Wind's going to be about the same as you push out to the western part of southeast Kansas, but the humidity dropping to that dangerous level. I want to point out a couple of key numbers here. Wind gust tracker about 8:30 this morning picked up a gust of 51 miles per hour out of Chanute. Last time we even saw anything 50 at Chanute, got to go back to February 3rd. How about 52 at Joplin Regional Airport? Well, for that one right there to eclipse the 50 number, you've got to go back to December 23 of last year. So like I said, this is kind of unprecedented despite the fact that we've had these high wind warnings for the past couple of days. It's been a long time since we've experienced anything like this. Overcast skies, and so that's why that cloud cover, it was kind of neat this morning when you get a little break in the clouds with the wind moving. How about that? All right, evidently 4 states is still in one piece. We're good to go. 69 degrees is where we stand right now, and that is not a wind gust. That is sustained at 32 miles per hour. Now, we do see 70 in Joplin, 68 in Parsons, and let's go 66 up in Nevada as we begin to clear out on the western portion of the 4 states. A little sunshine they're going to see over here, but of course that's also where our red flag warnings are, an indicator that that cloud cover actually helps out everybody in the central and eastern part as far as making sure it traps in that humidity. For the year, we're down about an inch of rain from where we'd normally be at March 10. That's going to change quickly. We're going to be above our average by the time we get into next week. Right along the dividing line is where we find the low pressure. And as it ushers in thunderstorm activity for the upper plains, even some snow there coming out of Big Sky Country, it's going to take a little southeasterly drop. And once it starts later on tonight and carries us into Thursday, it's going to be a long time before it wants to stop. Temperature is going to ride the 60s tonight. That's not too bad. But here's what we need to concern ourselves with is the thunderstorm activity. We'll get through most of the night unscathed. But once it starts, we see it diagonal from southwest to northeast, especially along I-44. I want to isolate this section of the 4 states because when we get to the rain tracker, that's where we're going to see the majority of the rainfall. Now, we're all going to certainly end up with precipitation of some form or fashion. While it rides I-44 into Friday and you think, oh, look, we're going to get a little bit of a break. No, this is the definition of a stationary front. It keeps building, and once it gets over us on Friday, it just hangs and hangs and hangs and hangs. We'll get lightning, we'll get thunder, but here's going to be the key portion of it. It's how much rain we're going to be able to absorb. Now, ground's not too bad shape right now, but when we push through Saturday and we're looking at 2.5 to 4 inches right here, and it keeps on raining Saturday, Sunday into Monday, then we're talking about 5 to 6 inches pocket-wise. Spring, Cow Creek, Marmaton, Little Osage. That's just in this area right here. Then, of course, we've got the Neosho running down. John Redmond Dam. Remember, if they decide to release up here where they're going to get easily 4 inches of rain, then we got to wait a couple days to see what the Neosho wants to do. On the 7-day forecast, temperature is probably the least of our worries. It is going to be cooler. It's going to kind of be wet and I don't want to call it nasty this weekend, but nothing like what we've had past couple of days. But we just got to get this rain out of here because, like I said, Tanya, our ground right now, yeah, we can absorb a little bit of it. We start talking about 4 to 6 inches in places. Nah, nobody handling that.
It's just too dry to be able to take that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got to go somewhere. All right, thanks, Michael.
Plan on flooded roads Monday.
All right, we'll keep an eye on that.